Hello, fellow library lover, and welcome to yet another webinar in which we'll discuss an online database in detail. Today we'll be discussing Consumer Reports Online. Hi, my name is Stuart Schaefer, and I'm the head of the reference department at the Farmingdale Public Library. If you need to talk to me about any of these webinars, you can shoot me an email at fdaleref@nassaulibrary.org. And my phone number is 516-249-9090, extension 203. So when we're going to be going to Consumer Reports Online, you're going to be needing to go to the library's website. And you can go to the website at farmingdalelibrary.org. The other thing you'll need for this presentation or webinar is your library card. When we sign in, you'll need your 14-digit barcode on the back of the card. So without further ado, let me share the, actually no, I just want to show you my outline. I am going to talk about actually what Consumer Reports is over here. And I'm going to talk about how it's similar to the full text, the content of the print version. I'm going to talk about the user interface, and we're going to actually do a simple search for dishwashers or refrigerators. I've not decided yet. And that's pretty much the outline that we're going to cover today. So let me just continue. I'm going to share, and I'm going to go to my the library's website, and it should appear on your screen momentarily. There it is. Again, if you need to go to the library's website, it's at farmingdalelibrary.org. So to talk about actually how we access it, you're going to click on Research at the top on the green bar. We're going to click on Electronic Sources by Subject. We're going to click on Business and Investments. And we're going to scroll down to the third link, which is Consumer Reports. And we have it described as being a resource where users can find product reviews and ratings on cars, appliances, electronics, and much, much more. I'm going to click on the Consumer Reports link, and I'm going to type in my barcode. I'm going to click on the word that it, Consumer Reports, that it linked me to. So Consumer Reports Online, when you access it via the library's website, it's much, much, much more than the print version that you can actually get behind the reference desk. The ratings are a little more comprehensive. The charts are a little more in detail. You get articles that aren't in the magazines, and there are some insights and tips from Consumer Reports. You can sign up for a newsletter, and you can, just like we have at the reference desk, you can access the buying guide for Consumer Reports. So it's there's a lot more content, and it's a great resource to get insight as to what product you might want to buy. So with that being said, I'm going to do a search for refrigerators, and I'm going to try to type it right. Refrigerators. And as soon as I started typing it correctly, it auto-filled refrigerators and then refrigerator thermometers. We're just going to click on refrigerators. So at the top of the page, we have an overview. We can get ratings. We can find recommended refrigerators or the buying guide. We're going to go through all this, but I just wanted to show you first. They have three categories or more, actually. We have top freezer refrigerators, bottom freezer refrigerators, French door refrigerators, side-by-side fridges, built-in fridges, compact fridges. And if we scroll down, you're going to see the buying guide. We're going to get to that in a second. But let's just say we wanted a top freezer refrigerator. The number 54 refers to the number of refrigerators in that category. And this line actually describes how a little about top freezer fridges over here. I'm going to click on that. And this might be familiar, this chart, for those of you who have actually seen Consumer Reports in print at the library. This is one of their very familiar common charts. We have this typical grades up here. Poor is in red, fair is in kind of this orange color, good is in yellow, very good is in a lime green, and excellent reviews are in green. So the categories they talk about are predicted reliability, owner satisfaction, and I'm mousing over them, thermostat control, temperature uniformity, energy efficiency, noise, ease of use, and claimed capacity in cubic feet. If we scroll down a bit, we get an overall score over here on the left. The first one is 79, the second one is 73. And then we get the grades in the various categories for this particular Blomberg refrigerator. It's a recommended refrigerator. It has a check over here. The price is $1,320. This is a picture of it. I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to show you this in detail in a second. We have the predicted reliability in all the categories right over here. I'm moving the mouse. You can see it. And now I'm going to actually click on the refrigerator, the picture of it. So it looks like the price, or the current price, is between $8.99 and $10.69.99. You can click on the icon to shop. The external dimensions, so if you're putting it in a place where you have to have precision measurements, this is where you want to go. The height is 68 inches, it's a 28-inch width, and the depth is 26 inches. There's a little narrative about the controls over here and the door open alarm. One person wrote a review. Let's take a look at it. It looks like they just scored it on attractive, customizable shelving, of energy efficiency, and quiet. And they actually wrote a narrative about this over here. I just highlighted it. The lighting is terrible. Okay. It looks like 72 people gave it a thumbs up, this particular review. 7 people gave it a thumbs down. This was done about 3 years ago by Julie in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. A verified reviewer means actually she purchased it. It's not a shill review. We're going to go back up to the top of this review. We get some pictures of it. This is what it looks like inside. And another picture. And yet another. And finally, what the digital controls look like. We're going to click on ratings. This is the survey results. Insufficient data for the predicted reliability. And owner satisfaction, there was insufficient data. And you see the letter I next to either predicted reliability or owner satisfaction. If you hover over it, there will be a description created by Consumer Reports as to what the owner satisfaction or predicted reliability, what it actually means. The same thing happens on your test results, the I next to thermostat control and temperature uniformity. For this particular model, it got an excellent review on thermostat control, very good for temperature uniformity, very good for energy efficiency, and so on. You can see some highs. These are Consumer Reports positives, highs about this particular item. Excellent thermostat control, good temperature and uniformity, digital controls. The lows are, it has a poor crisper performance, and it has poor ice making performance. And then there's kind of a Consumer Reports take on this particular item. Overall, it's kind of a summary of what we just mentioned. And this is about the review over here. We have predicted reliability and owner satisfaction for the various other refrigerator manufacturers. LG scored a 10 out of 10, Maytag got a 10 out of 10, Amana got a 9 out of 10. And you can see Hotpoint got a 7 out of 10. So there is a difference. owner satisfaction by brand, LG, Samsung, Kenmore, Whirlpool, Maytag. Looks like LG and Samsung kind of did the best, but after that, they're all 4s and 3s and 2s. Features and specs. The style of this particular model, exterior dimension is over here. And then they talk about the various features. It does not have a gallon storage on the door. It does not have a half shelf. It does have an ice maker. It does not have a water dispenser, and so on. These are various features right over here. Let me highlight it. Specs in terms of measurements, the exterior height, width, and depth we covered before. Total usable capacity, fridge usable capacity, freezer usable capacity, energy cost per year, Energy Star, is it an Energy Star refrigerator, and some other statistics. You can price it at AJ Madison, Appliance Connection, or Wayfair, or Amazon. You can click on, let's say, Amazon, and it looks like it's this one for $11.49 right over here on the top left. I'm highlighting it. I'm going to go back to the refrigerator page on the Consumer Reports site. And I just wanted to show you some of their recommended refrigerators. This is recommended top freezer refrigerators. And it's a little different format than before. This Blomberg got recommended, the Whirlpool that I'm highlighting. It's a Best Buy. I just clicked by mistake, sorry. It's this one right here. And then the GE, this one got a 69 for $670, almost half as much as the one that we originally looked at. And if you look under this, there is kind of a little narrative over here going on. It's a little quick review of why Consumer Reports thinks it's good or bad. Well, it's going to be good because these are Best Buys. Another Best Buy by GE, GTE 15C, the GTS 18, and so on. So we can click on the buying guide. I went to the top of the page. I'm going to click on the